Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Jack SMP. It's just a solo episode today, so I'm just gonna get a head start on building my town. And I don't think I've really talked about it yet in the other episodes, but yeah, basically this is my Mesa home. And then down here, I'll show you, I've built a whole bunch of, I've cleared out a whole bunch of land. And so I'm gonna extend this even further. But I'm gonna start building just a bunch of cool stuff, and it's gonna be awesome, guys. So, in this episode, as I'm sure you've noticed, house looks cool. As I'm sure you've noticed from the title, we're gonna be building a library. Because libraries are just kind of essential, because you gotta read, you gotta learn, you gotta make sure your brain gets a big boy. So that's what we're gonna do. And I've got all my project stuff right here in the shulker box. So if I just grab some of this, then we'll be pretty good to go. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna need straight out. But yeah, so let's get started. So I know that I want to do it out of brick, just because brick's kind of like this old-fashioned-y thing. And what I like to do for a lot of my builds is just kind of start with a palette of blocks that I want to build out of, and then just kind of see where it takes me. So when I designed this in my creative world, I really just kind of thought like, oh well, what do I want to build out of? And I thought, well, I kind of want to build out of brick. And the cool thing about brick is that it does look very old-fashioned. It kind of looks like a fire station type thing, just like something you'd expect to see in like an old town, but it's just this nice simple block, and that's something I just really like about it. And as I was building, I'll go through a little bit more here, just space these two apart, I started to add some other blocks, like the crimson, and so it looked kind of, you'll see the effect when I'm done, but it just looks really cool, and I think you guys are gonna like it. So this back wall isn't gonna have any windows. There's a lot of windows on the sides, but that's okay, because windows are okay, but at some point you have too many, And then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, another 3, and then we'll just space them out like the other side. And then in this episode, I'm just going to be working on the first half, because this is kind of a big library. It's a 2-story library, because you gotta get the big brain in. So I'm just going to be working on the first half in this episode. Let me tell you guys, this takes so long to prepare for, because if you don't know it already, bricks are like one of the hardest blocks to obtain. I mean, probably the only thing harder than bricks is like if you're gonna build out of blocks of netherite. That'd probably be a bit of an obstacle. But bricks, you have to go get clay, and then you have to turn that clay into bricks the item, and then 4 bricks the item turns into the brick blocks. Let me just count this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that goes up 2 more. How do I get up? I'll have to mine a little bit. So it took me like, I literally had like a double chest full of like clay balls, and then Owen has a super smelter that I used, and that's what turned it into bricks. So the whole thing took probably 2 hours to prepare for, but it's gonna be worth it, because dang, did it really just run out? I can't believe I did that. And then I have a cool door like this, which looks nice, but isn't super effective at keeping stuff out. So we'll have to kind of see how that goes. Let me just mine back up. I should have brought scaffolding, shouldn't I? And then 7? I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. 2 up. And like I said, the floor is gonna be made of these crimson and the crimson planks, which it really gives kind of a spooky vibe. which I really like, and I think you guys are gonna like it too. Especially when I do the top layer, because the top layer looks sick. So let me just finish that. And that's, oh wait, I didn't do this bit. But that's basically the outline of the entire first level. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how the floors, the ceiling and the floor are gonna be the same, because the ceiling is the floor for the second layer. So I'm just gonna show you how that's gonna go. So I'm gonna alternate with these crimson stems and the crimson planks. And it'll get easier, because now that I've done that, I can just go like that. I think you guys can tell I'm not great at commentating. I'm really trying to work on that, because I want to start doing episodes where I don't have to edit as much, because I know that gets clunky. Well, that looks bad. I need my axe. There. Oop. Okay, whatever. I was planning on stripping the logs. What are they called? They're not even called. They're called stems. That's kind of weird. I was planning on stripping them, but to be honest, they look kind of sick like they are. So I think I'll do it, like keep it as it is for now, and then if I like it, I'll keep it, and if not, then I'll remove it between the next episode. But yeah, so this is just gonna be an alternating pattern right here, and something I really like. Because you take one look, and like I was saying earlier, I really wanted to use the brick for the outside, so you take one look at the outside and you're like, oh, it's kind of an old-fashioned library type thing. But on the inside you're like, wait, this is like a witch shop or something creepy like that. Just gives off, the whole nether really gives off kind of a magic, mystical, spooky vibe, which I really like. One thing I am wondering is if this is going to have any practical value. Like, I know I'm building it a lot for aesthetic, but I wonder if I can somehow use this to some way practically. Like, maybe I can store enchanted books. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe I can even write a few things myself. Or maybe you guys can tell me little stories. I don't know. Just a few ideas I've had here. But you can see I'm almost done here, and I'm gonna have to light up the bottom there, or else we're gonna get some unwanted visitors. I mean, I'll probably get unwanted visitors anyway, because I, didn't, the front door doesn't really exist. But let's torch this up just a little bit, even though we're gonna be doing the floor here in a second. We're just gonna do the same thing as the top. Let me grab those. So let's get out the shovel, and this is like the most satisfying thing you'll ever see. But first, let's grab the bed. I love flying so much. It's so great. If you saw that last episode, I don't think I did too much flying in the last episode, but flying is just so fun, especially when you just have lots of rockets and you can just fly to your heart's content. I think it's even cooler if you have a cape, because if you didn't know, capes will like make, I don't know how to explain this. So you'll see that like my elytra just has like that feather kind of look, but capes will make it like it'll cover up the skin. I don't know if I've explained that right, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna make another stack of these. Didn't really have enough. But yeah, so that's basically what the floor looks like. It looks okay, but you'll see if I do this, it does kind of match more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch it back to the stripped kind, because it just kind of matches the purple more, even though I do like the normal kind. One random kind of ASMR thing, I really love the sound that this makes when you use this. Did I miss one right there? I totally did. Looks great. It's a very nice checkerboard theme. And if you're ever wondering what to do for a floor or ceiling, you can always take two similar blocks and look and just checkerboard them like that. That looks so cool. I love it. And it does look pretty boxy right now, but I promise that's gonna change. as we get the second floor in. Look at that though. Look at that. It's hard to commentate when I'm digging because it's so loud. But man, I love digging. So now we're just gonna cover up these little holes. Commentating probably isn't that good when I'm just explaining what I'm doing. Like, and now I am placing a block of planks. Like, yeah, but I'm working on it. And if you guys ever want to just propose questions for me or stuff you want me to talk about, that'd be fine too. Floor is definitely a lot easier to do right here, just because I can not having to move across it. I can just place them down. And then after the floor, I'll show you a little bit of what we're gonna add inside. So I'm gonna tear out a little bit of the wall that I just put in barely, because the wall is gonna double as the staircase. I know that makes zero sense because I didn't explain it correctly, but sometimes that's just how life is. You think you understand it, but really you don't. But yeah, tell me if you guys like this, because I think it's really cool just to combine themes, like how I've been saying like 90 times already, the old-fashioned brick thing, and then combining that with what I'm doing right now. It's just kind of interesting. Did I mess up there? Yeah, I messed up there, didn't I? That's okay. That confused me for a second. And then that, and then that, and then we get to do the cool ASMR thing. This is gonna use so much durability on my axe, but it's so worth it. And then this is all gonna be lit up with lanterns, the soul lanterns. So like I said, really that spooky vibe. I really love lanterns, especially with chains that I'm gonna be using. I don't really like using torches when I'm building, because torches are kind of like the very basic, like you use torches when you don't got nothing else, but we do got some other stuff. So let me just grab the rest of what I'm gonna need. Oh, and I'll show you that stuff too. Should grab everything. So let's put the windows in real quick. Windows look so nice because it takes up like a full frame. I settled with panes just because I thought they looked a little more realistic rather than the full block. Because Minecraft's all about blocks, but sometimes you just gotta say no. Panes are actually really easy to craft, so if you're ever wondering if you should use panes or full blocks in a build, I'd say go with panes just because they're so much cheaper than the actual blocks, because I'm pretty sure the recipe is 6 glass for like 16 panes, but you do have to dye it beforehand. It's all good. It's all good. And then we've got a really large window right here, and that's always difficult because you got to like aim for the center. But looks like I got it there. And I did the white just because I like the little tint. And I really love Optifine because like how it's used right there, just love it. And then right here, oh, listen to that sound. Love it. Right here is going to be kind of a librarian's desk. Again, the little nether vibe right there. And I'm just going to put a little desk right here. Oh no, what have I done? Do you mine it? Oh, you mine it with a pickaxe. Nether bricks, sounds so nice. Oh, if you didn't see, I've named all my stuff. So axe body spray, hole maker, Mr. Knife Guy, nose picker, Crocs pant ×2, jetpack of feathers. Oh, I haven't named that yet. North Face merch. Pretend you didn't see the unnamed helmet. I don't know what to name that. And then I'm gonna use chains right here to look like it's kind of hanging, just like a little architecture thing. And I think that looks nice. And then I'll use another one just right here, just so it's like that's where the librarian sits. And you know what? Maybe we should give them a few books. Just so they can read, you know? Librarians gotta read too. Maybe we should grab a villager from that village sometime. Or an iron golem or something. I don't know. What's the smartest mob? What mob belongs in a library to teach? But yeah, that's that. And then the books are gonna go in these intervals where the windows aren't. So just like that. Just place a few like that. Yeah. We want lots of books. And it may look like we really... I'll tell you guys a secret. You know, we pretend to be so smart and have all these books, but if you look closely, they're all the same copies. You know, we've got that green one, and then we've got the green one again, and then we've got the green one again. Like, we really just order like 90,000 copies of the same book, and then, oh, I should have used my silk touch. Whatever. We really just order 90 copies of the same book, and then say it's a library when it's really not. And then while we're here, we might as well do the lanterns. This will look better at night because you can really see the effect of the lanterns. But I'll show you real quick here. So sometimes I'll use the chains twice, sometimes just once. And they just kind of like they're hanging around. Oh man, I love chains so much. And then I'm not going to use it in this build, but you can also use chains like that. Like, how cool is that? Yeah, so it doesn't look like much when it's not nighttime, but when it's nighttime, I'll show you. Probably, will it be nighttime by the end of the video? Yeah, okay, I thought it was going that way, and I was like, no, it's not. But if it's going... Yeah, it's going down that way, so I bet it'll be nighttime by the time we end. I just need to kind of slow down a little bit. So, what I'm doing right here is I'm going to use some glowstone. Do I have it? Yeah, I do. I'm going to put some glowstone down right here to really lighten it up. Because soul lanterns look super cool, but they're pretty... They're not super effective light-wise, to be honest. And then, if you didn't know, carpet can cover up like sea lanterns and redstone lamps and glowstone, but the light will still emit, which is kind of cool. And I'm just gonna kind of mix up the colors just like that. Oh man, I just like that. It's kind of like a little rug. I'm really going for like a mix of like a magic vibe here. And then I'll have to go on the outside because back here is where the staircase is gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. I think that's all I need. And I think I'm gonna do just the same thing I did over on this side. Grabbing the stairs. Just because it makes it look a little less blocky. And then I think I'm gonna go 4 out. I don't actually remember if that's enough. I guess we'll see pretty quickly here, won't we? I think that's right. So let's just make this. And I don't really have a great way of making this look good because, you know, it's just like this outcropping of the wall. But you know, sometimes that's just how architecture be, you know? Like, sometimes you just can't do anything about it. So, we'll just do this. There we go. And then finish the floor over here. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be. And then, right here, there's gonna be a little stem. I do have more. I'm glad I have enough of everything I need, because if I didn't, that'd be awkward. Can I grab that? No, I can't. Pretend you didn't see that. And then, did I make some crimson slabs? No, so I'll make them right now. Great. I'm glad I remembered how to make slabs, because that would have been really embarrassing if I didn't. I probably don't need that many, but I'll show you anyway. Okay, it's almost nighttime, so I can almost... Are there torches out here that I need to get rid of? No, okay. So yeah, when it's totally nighttime, you'll see just how cool this thing looks. I really like these kind of not arched, but what's the word? Spiral staircases, because I don't know, they're just cool. They're just something I really like. Staircases are always hard because you're always tempted to do something really cliche or normal, but then you do something like this, and it's just great. So like I said, oh wait, maybe the witch should be our resident. Maybe a witch would be hard to get in here, but a witch would probably fit the theme best with all this we got going on. Should I make a window right here? Let's try that. I don't know how that's gonna look. Maybe a window would help. And if I did like another one right here, and then another one right here, not right there, right here. We'll have to see how that looks. You know what? I think it's a little too bright. I think we're gonna have to take away some glowstone, because I've got to maintain that spooky vibe, you know? I was a little bit confused why I was getting the actual blocks, but then I remembered that whoa! Hey, you're not invited. You're not allowed to be here. I was a little confused why I was picking up the full glowstone blocks, and then I remembered that I have silk touch. I'm just gonna put dirt here because you're not gonna see it anyway, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. It's still kind of bright. Maybe if we go to that. Why is it so bright? I'm very confused. It should not be this bright. Is this just me? Why is it so bright? Maybe we shouldn't have any glowstone. Is that the problem? Oh yeah, that's better. I think I'm gonna get rid of all the glowstone. It's way too bright. You're killing the vibe, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then maybe just like that. No, I need a chain. You always need chains. Grab the chain. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ignore this. Oh my gosh. So let's put the floor back right here. Nope, come on. All the glowstone is going away. Yeah. Can monsters spawn at this light level? Let's put that back. Let's put that back. Yeah, so that's spooky. That's what I was going for. Oh, I have too much stuff. Hey, stop it. Hey, stop it. Read a book, man. You want brains? Then how about you grow some? See, you know what? They weren't even here for my brains. I bet they were just here for the books, you know? Because zombies, they like brains, but, you know, not many people know that really they just feel insecure and don't think that they're smart enough to learn on their own. Whoa, no, please don't. You're joking. You're joking. Well, that's amazing. Hey, can you guys just chill? Can you just chill? Oh my gosh, why are there so many mobs? We're gonna have to sleep, guys. I didn't want to do it, but we're gonna have to. But I did show you. I think it's a good thing we got rid of that glowstone because it was brightening up too much. I hope mobs don't spawn in like it is. Oh wait, we have a bed with us. We didn't have to do that. Ignore that. Ignore my dumb brain. But you know what? That's why we're making the library, because now I can expand my brain. This takes so long to sleep. Looks like Grant has lots of slabs. Right now, as I'm making this episode, he's working on a wither skeleton. Whoa, look how many mobs there are. That is not okay. What are we on? We're on normal mode, right? Yeah, we're on normal mode, so that's kind of crazy. I love it. Oh wait, I was like, the doorway looks a little weird. That's because it got blown up. Let's fix that real quick. So let's just put the doorway back in orders. I'm gonna have to figure out, jeez, what even got destroyed? everything pretty much. Jeez, wait. Now I have to replicate the pattern. That goes like that. I'm gonna have to craft a few more. Kids, when you're building, don't be like me. Just know what you're doing. Where'd all my carpet go? Jeez. This is awkward. Shoot. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to replace these with normal blocks because I don't have enough carpet because it all got blown up. But I'll fix that between episodes, so don't you worry. And I also think maybe I should add in some andesite to give it a little weathered look, because I don't want it to look all perfect and nice on the outside and then, you know, just be creepy on the... Should I add a window here? The more windows the better, you know? Or maybe just some stairs. I don't know if I can... Oh, well, I didn't mean to do it like that, but okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that vibe. I'm not gonna be able to get that, am I? Ow. That was weird. It, like, paused. And then if we finish up that, if we fix this, then it's done. And yeah, it looks a lot less impressive during the day, but I think it looks really cool. So yeah, in the next episode we're gonna work on this top layer. Oh yeah, I love these windows. You can just kind of spy on my house like that. That's neat. So yeah, in the next episode we're gonna be working on this top layer. It's gonna be kind of like another level of the library, of course, but also it's gonna be oh, don't want to get started on it too soon, but we're gonna have like little, geez, what can I think, benches and kind of a table. Why is it making that sound? You guys are hearing that too, right? Yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me this episode. It's been really fun building this library. I'm not sure what to call it. Something that kind of makes you remember that it's like a spooky library. So if you guys have any suggestions, then add them down below. But thank you for watching. And before we end the episode, there's something we need to do.
Alright, just use your water to get up. No gaps, no nothing. Fist fight.
No, just our bread. My bread, your pork chops.
Alright.
That's all you can use.
3.
No, not yet. We should wait till the start of the episode and Jack can like film our fight.
Oh, I'm already filming.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Oh, really?
3.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
For context, Grant refused to take the bread that Owen graciously offered. A war has begun.
Can we like actually do a war, like swords and all that? Are we allowed to do that?
No, I don't want to die.
It's bread versus pork chop.
Alright.
Yeah, and Jack, you should like add music to it so that it's like.
Bum, bum, bum,
Wait,
bum, bum.
do you guys have rules for this or what? What's going on?
No,
First to
no
be knocked
rules.
off the duck.
Knocked off the deck. Okay, dramatic
Only-
music,
only
start now.
Ah! Yes, I got it! Whoa, no, it's off the duck. Oh, I thought it was just off the head. Die! No!
Woo! Good job, Owen. The bread rings victorious. But anyway,
I think I legit might go like, just die.
guys, stop. Okay, Duck Pond. Thank you for watching this episode. It's been great. These guys are kind of cray-cray. But today, we're adding Michelle Obama, so she can go right next to Mr. Obama. Because that's where she belongs. What now, Owen?
Did you guys pick up my bread?
Oh, no, I
nope.
threw it down on the ground like it's supposed to be.
Anyway, guys, see you next
Say that
time.
again, Grant?
See you next time. Bye.